Well, welcome to the Monday Morning Shit Show.
All been hacked.
People at Amazon can't go to work right now, but
people's cards are declining.
Businesses will be losing thousands every minute.
Canva's crashed. Snapchat's crashed.
There will be mass panic.
Every single website you care about is down. Every important website is down right now.
So if your apps are broken right now, you are not alone. AWS is down, and that means half the internet just went down with it.
The backbone of the modern internet suffered a massive outage, crippling dozens of apps and websites worldwide.
This is not just a little glitch. AWS powers an unbelievable amount of the web, websites, apps, cloud platforms, even parts of banking system and government sites.
From Snapchat and Fortnite to Signal and even UK banking systems, millions of users were left offline for hours.
a lot of us woke up and we couldn't use our Venmo, our Chime accounts, some of our finance accounts.
Woke up this morning and noticed that Snapchat had crashed. I couldn't send anything. I was really confused. But there's an outage happening right now across a bunch of apps. I didn't even realize how many apps.
And this affected all of these companies, everything from Chime to Google Meet, Gmail to Pokemon. I mean, and this is worldwide. So
AWS stands for Amazon Web Services, and it powers vast swathes of the internet. And right now they're suffering a major outage, meaning Duolingo's down, Canva's broken, HMRC's offline, even people's Ring doorbells are broken.
So there's been an AWS outage and a lot of things are down, including my Ring cameras. Yeah.
Good morning, y'all. Apparently everything down. And so doing my research, somebody said it was like a cyber attack. However, in my research, I saw that a lot of banking apps were down. And that's mysterious to me.
There's bank outages and people's cards are being declined. That is concerning because if people wake up and they can't access their bank, there will be mass panic. It's like 2 a.m. in the Bay Area right now, but I don't know if this is like anxiety before I go to bed, but now I'm like freaking out a little bit.
Like, look at all this shit that's down. Finance, Venmo, Chime, Robinhood, Coinbase, all that shit. There's gaming sites down. A lot of Amazon's own services are down. But it also affected the healthcare industry as well, like Workday.
it does look like a cyber attack. This morning I went on Chime and it said this. I'm not trying to pay anybody. I was just trying to check.
AWS control a lot of stuff. I'm talking about gaming. I'm talking about Coinbase. I can't get in my Coinbase right now. That's a big deal.
But if you look at the list of companies affected, we have Lloyd's Bank affected. People's cards are declining. Ring security cameras just aren't working, so people can't even check the security cameras. UK tax website isn't working. I know Canva's not working, so people that use that for work can't do that.
There seems to be a massive outage of some of the biggest apps going.
So if y'all electronics, your banking apps, your Ring cameras, pretty much any type of service that you use isn't working, this is why. Have a good day.
Doing some research and I find out like everything. Look at this picture. Everything's down. I mean like everything.
It's all gone down. All of it is linked to Amazon. The AWS, which is the Amazon Web Service, which is the company's cloud business service, has gone down.
Some of the major apps and services affected: Snapchat, Fortnite, Signal, Roblox, Airtable, Slack, Microsoft Teams, Coinbase, Perplexity AI, Lloyd's Bank and Bank of Scotland, HM Revenue and Customs Bank UK, even portions of Amazon's own internal systems.
This shit affected everything.
All online, people. I can't get in Snapchat. I can't get in Chime. I can't get in YouTube. I can't get in Facebook. I'm trying to tell y'all, but EMP will make the United States go into a panic.
The disruption originated in AWS's US East 1 region in Virginia, one of its biggest data hubs, after a major fault hit its DynamoDB database, triggering cascading system failures.
Basically, the backbone of much of the internet is having a major outage right now. It's hitting their U.S. East 1, North Virginia data region, and the fallout is global.
But it's now hitting UK-based services that rely on the same cloud system. Customers of Lloyds, Halifax, and Bank of Scotland have reported being unable to log in or complete online payments. Streaming sites, shopping apps, and smart home devices have also been affected.
Even services not directly hosted by Amazon can feel the ripple effect if they depend on APIs or data hosted through AWS.
I didn't know that so many brands and businesses relied on AWS, and I'm sure whoever's over fixing it is freaking out right now.
Amazon Web Services has been hacked and is down, in effect, which is why you can't get on things like Among Us. It'll be affecting things like Arc. Fortnite is down. It's also affecting Snapchat, Pinterest. Basically, some of the biggest apps in the world are run on Amazon Web Services. You'll also find that on a lot of e-commerce products and stuff like that. So you're going to find a lot of the internet is being a bit crud at the moment. Weirdly, there's nothing on TikTok about it. Don't ask me why.
And millions of people just can't work.
Amazon is down and we are really just digging the fuck around. Everyone's digging around. It's been 3 hours.
People at Amazon can't go to work right now because they can't sign in.
They're cleansing it right now from everything.
Yeah, I know, because I've been on a call for about an hour and 45 minutes. I used to be in this Amazon employee's position. I was a TAM, a technical account manager, which at Amazon is technical, it's not sales. This is your inner circle person right there at the top levels. He doesn't have any information to give us, which means only one thing. There is no information to give. They either have put a quiet on whatever the problem is, or they don't know what the problem is, and they're struggling to find out.
They don't have any information for us, which is crazy. And it's not just Amazon. Did you hear it?
This is the problem with everything being connected. So I keep getting Ring notifications, and I've been trying to go to my camera for literally like the past 3 hours, you guys. I kid you not. And then I get this: your phone is offline, better signal, connect, Wi-Fi. And it's like they know that their systems are hacked, but they're going to blame it on you. They're going to have you running around like a chicken with your head cut off, unplugging everything, thinking that you did something. The whole time it's them and greed and capitalism and like cyber security issues. And I think that is so crazy.
But like for me in my situation, I don't have access to the money in my Chime account, right? One of my main banks, one of my main accounts is Chime, and I can't access anything. The only thing that works with Chime right now is direct deposit somehow. Everything else, card purchases, everything else. So the money that I have in that account, when I go to order breakfast in a few hours, if they don't have this shit fixed, my funds basically just evaporated until they fix this shit and get everything back working. Do you hear how crazy that is?
The way people was flipping out this morning about that AWS outage, yeah, we're cooked. They done got us so addicted to these phones and using apps that 5 minutes without it is making folks lose their mind. I'm telling y'all, in real. And it's been down since about midnight midnight Eastern time or something like that. It's been a while. So
no, but seriously, it's been down for what, 3 hours? That's an insane amount of time for AWS to be down. 3 fucking hours affecting that many things.
So the good news is that Amazon say they have found the problem and they fixed it. The bad news is there are so many requests, a backlog of requests going into the system that they're trying to work their way through.
There are now signs of recovery, but the services are still unstable.
As even major airlines still remain unstable as AWS engineers scramble to restore the back-end systems.
Might still experience increased error rates. If this is the case, customers are urged to clear caches via their browser settings. So I'll say it again. You need to clear your caches via your browser settings. I'll leave you to do that, because I don't want to be responsible for any problems you might have and make this whole internet issue even worse, but there you have it.
This is intentional. Jeff Bezos is behind it. They're testing a kill switch.
I believe in the kill switch. I believe in it. They're just trying to test it out, see if it works, and it does. It's working.
I really think this is just a test run, just to see how people gonna react. They collecting data, they collecting responses, seeing how this is affecting the dopamine in our brains. But
And there will be massive real-world consequences to this. Businesses will be losing thousands every minute, and all because one company's servers in one region has a problem. When AWS has an issue, millions of websites pay the price.
This is very scary. And it's not scary because like, oh my God, we need to go touch grass for a little bit. But the scary part is that one company going down could make it so like several dozen go down at the same time.
Seriously begs the question, are we putting too many eggs in one basket with these cloud computing services?
It just goes to show you how fragile our society is, requiring everything linked online. You can't go and check your bank balance, you can't go online and see what your tax code is or check your pension. It's all gone down. Yet they still keep pushing and pushing and pushing for everything to go digital.
How many major brands and companies can we make rely on this one thing, and then if we pull the fucking plug, do they all go down simultaneously, and how many people are immediately affected by it in a major way?
Back in the day, there used to be something called anti-monopolization laws, right? Because guess what? When one company has power over so much of an industry, in this case, the industry being the internet, one thing going wrong can wreak havoc on the whole market, which can be wreaking havoc on a bunch of different people's lives.
There's an outage. And the fact that that's happening right now is an issue.
Time to go and have a bit of a refresh on your passwords, things like that. But given the UK status where we're now adding all our digital passwords and IDs and stuff like that, probably not the best timing for it to have happened.
I can go to work, get paid for that work, get paid however I get paid, and then some system can go down, and the people that hold my money say, hey, we'll give you access to it as soon as fucking possible. It's only because it's 4 a.m. right now that I'm not freaking out, but when I fall asleep and wake back up again.
It's pretty insane that one outage in the US can take out so many services across the entire world.
AWS done basically went down and took the rest of the world with it. How can one company be so powerful to control so many things and everything go down at once? That is amazing. That is a lot to think about.
Just goes to show, at any given time, be prepared for these phones to go down, man. These folks can light switch on, light switch off on us at any given time, man.
People are waking up, more and more people, whatever the fuck. I'm telling you, this was a test of the kill switch. He's gonna invoke the Insurrection Act.
And humor me while I be a conspiracy theorist for a little bit. I don't have any evidence of this, but imagine if this was a malicious attack, right? Especially from like a government. If all they need to do is just knock down Amazon Web Services and all these dominoes fall over, think about...
It does expose really, doesn't it, though, how vulnerable we are to the fact that the internet is held in the cloud and it's operated by 3 companies and things can go wrong and it has a huge ripple effect.
The outage exposes just how fragile our digital world has become. When one data center fails, the whole web shakes. A glitch that froze the world, and a reminder of how much we rely on the cloud.
It happened, everybody dopamine shot to the ground. When they opened it back up and all the apps started working, it shot back to the ceiling. They ain't doing nothing but testing us, man.